Ladies and gentlemen, I once again welcome you to another exciting edition of Sports Felix Daily Updates. Reports coming in suggest that the Super Eagles of Nigeria's head coach, Eric Sequichel, is pushing for at least two Nigeria-eligible stars to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria in their impending June friendlies. And I'll be voluminously be talking from the camp of Eric Sequichel. Has Eric Sequichel reached out to Tosin Adarabioyo? It's a big question, and I'll be giving you updates on its international future with respect to the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Three Lions of England. The icing on the cake for this very updates will be from the camp of Future-Osimhen and his respective transfer stories. The latest one coming in is that Real Madrid is weighing up for a summer move for Future-Osimhen. Why? It's also another big question. A legend from Manchester United is saying 100% Manchester United needs Future-Osimhen because he's a solution to their cry for a phenomenal striker. A legend from Nigeria is also saying just a phone call to Future-Osimhen will make him come and play for the Blues of England soccer at Stamford Bridge, that is Chelsea. But before I plunge into the intricacies of these stories, if you are new on this platform, please, let's build this channel together. What you can also do to support the platform is to subscribe to the channel. After that, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Please don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. After that, please try as much as you can to support the platform. Just watch right from the start of my presentation to the end of my presentation. My name still remains Solomon Kwadwo Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I have been given a Nigerian name on this platform, and it is Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Do well to leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts after my presentation. Let's plunge into the intricacies of the stories. And starting with is a camp of the head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Eric Sequichel. And as I've already reported to you on this platform, Eric Sequichel is still reeling from the tepid, insipid, and lackluster display of some of his players during the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against the Amavubi of Rwanda, and especially against the Warriors of Zimbabwe. And he's now gotten the ample time to reset modes and also perfect the performances of the players as he's reorganizing and rebuilding formidable team for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And as I've already stated to you on this platform, that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be having some number of friendly matches, but as to the countries that they'll be playing with, as it stands now, I don't know for the June international break, which is scheduled to take place from the 2nd to the 10th of June 2025. But per reports, don't let me say a report, but there is an official communique coming from Afro Sports, is that there will be a Unity Cup match featuring the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the Black Stars of Ghana, the Reggae Boys of Jamaica, and the Soccer Warriors of Trinidad and Tobago from the 27th of May to the 31st of May 2025. That will be crucial Titanic crunchy encounters or crucial Titanic tightly contested games, of which we'll be giving you all the details on this particular platform. So he will be getting the ample time to build formidable team for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And aside these matches, I think there will be other matches in the said international break from FIFA. That is from the 2nd to the 10th of June 2025. And per reports coming in, is that Eric Sequichel is still trying as much as he can to push for at least two players of Nigerian descent to come and play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They should just switch their allegiance and now declare their readiness to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria so that they will be included in these upcoming friendly matches so that he can build that formidable team for his subsequent matches, especially the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in October and also September. So that is the latest coming in. And a source close to Eric Sequichel is saying that his priority now is in the defense and midfield of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And one of his priority targets is Felix Agu, who I have already reported to you on this platform that he has declared his readiness and awareness to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He recently had an interview with Oma Sports where he was able to give out everything that he's ever ready to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Before I proceed with what is coming from the source close to Eric Sequential is saying, let's watch the video with the interview that Felix Agu had with Omar Sports, confirming his readiness to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Now I want to ask you, you have the potential of playing for Germany. You've got also the eligibility to play for Nigeria. What's your thought? What are you thinking about as far as national team football is concerned?
It's like to play on a national level was always a dream of mine, and I was kind of in that. I kind of had to make half of a decision already.
Oh, really?
No, because I was because I played for the German under 21.
Yeah.
But I did this kind of because I wanted to keep it open.
Yes.
But I've talked a lot also with Justin in Jimma now about playing for the national team, and we think it would be like a dream come true to play for Nigeria, also to make kind of see our fathers smile, if you represent your roots. But no, it's the truth. Also, if I think about when you are talking about the internet and everything, and if I see on Snapchat Ola Aina, Iwobi, Boniface, and I see the vibes they have in the team, this is something I don't think you have in Europe as much.
No, but that's the fact. It's a completely different vibe.
I've never really experienced it, so I cannot really judge it, but from what I see, I like it a lot. And also if I see before games they eat fufu, so then yeah, it's appealing, definitely.
I can tell you it's an amazing feeling to represent Nigeria, because like I said, the atmosphere is different. It's like we say in German, it's lockerer.
Yeah.
Everyone is having fun. It's a place where you come and feel at home. Now, so are you open to representing Nigeria?
I would be open to play for Nigeria, 100%.
So if you get a call up now, you'll be in Nigeria?
Yeah, I don't know how fast it goes, but I would definitely be happy about the call. Yeah.
Well, he said it, that he's open to play for Nigeria. I think that's all you wanted to hear. He said it right from the horse's mouth. So, Henry Chelle, over to you, national team coach. If you want to call him tomorrow, let's do it. Let him represent Nigeria. Now,
and these are the exact words from the source close to Eric Sequential, where he's prioritizing the Super Eagles of Nigeria's defense and the midfield. Let's just have a glance as it has been displayed on your screens. Let me just read this out. He said, Eric Chelle wants, with the help of the NFF, that is the Nigerian Football Federation, of course, to get at least 2 players who are eligible to play for Nigeria, but may now need to change their international allegiance to be part of his team in June. From various discussions, his priority is in defense and midfield. So that is what is coming in. And I've stated that one of these 2 players is Felix Agu. Felix Agu predominantly plays as a left back for Bundesliga side, Werder Bremen. Currently, he has played about 60 matches. He has scored 3 times and also provided 1 assist. And as we heard from the horse's Omar, he's ever ready to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So I don't know whether he will be included in the impending international friendlies for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We are yet to see as we are sitting on the tenterhooks. Still in the camp of Eric Sequential, the big question that I have is, has he ever reached out to Tosin, Adarabioyo, a central defender for the Blues of England soccer, who is reported to ever switch his allegiance to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria? And as we all know, his international future has been a subject of intense speculations ever since he moved to the Blues of England soccer last summer. And per reports coming in, there have been a series of conversations between Eric Sequential and that of Tosin, Adarabioyo. And we cannot attest to the fact that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be facing serious problems and issues, let me put it that way, when it comes to their defense, with the likes of Leon Balogun, William Truss Incon, Omeru Kenneth, Semi Ajayi, all getting to the twilight of their football career and nearing the end of their international future with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So they need other players to come and augment these specific positions in the Super Eagles of Nigeria's team. And as I've said, the Nigerian Football Federation, in collaboration with the Super Eagles of Nigeria's technical team being headed by Eric Sequichel, are still exploring and pursuing for players of Nigerian descent to come and play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. As I earlier said, they are prioritizing the defense and the midfield. And when it comes to the defensive aspects, names like Tosin, Adarabioyo will continue to be mentioned. And per the reports coming in, Caleb Okoli, who plays his club football for Leicester City, is one of the names on the long wish list of Eric Sequichel. And other players like, as I've mentioned, Felix Agu, who has also declared his readiness to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. These are all players that I can't confirm, but let me say tentatively, they will be part of the Super Eagles of Nigeria's upcoming friendly matches in the next international break. That is June international break from the 2nd to the 10th of June 2025. And let me state it with certainty that the conversations per reports coming in between Eric Sequichel and that of Tosin Adarabioyo are completely false. He has never met Tosin to have conversation about switching his allegiance to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The only Nigerian coach to have conversations with Tosin Adarabioyo is Jose Peseiro. That one happened last year. But since he resumed office as a head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria in January 2025 as the non-Nigerian African, the first one indeed, for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, there've not been any conversation between him and that of Tosin Adarabioyo. So that is the latest report coming in. So as to the player switching his allegiance to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, it is not yet confirmed. So there have not been any conversations between the two of them. You have to get it emphatically on this platform. The two defenders that they are pursuing for now is Caleb Okoli, who might also switch his allegiance or declare his readiness to play for Italy, and Felix Agu from Germany, who has declared his readiness to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So that is the latest with respect to Nigeria's players who are eligible to switch their allegiance to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, as the NFF and the Nigerian technical team are ready to strengthen or augment the squad with these players. Let me end this presentation from the camp of Future-Osimhen with respect to his transfer stories. Anytime you wake up, you hear and you will see from the various tabloids reporting about his transfer stories. Future-Osimhen to Manchester United, Future-Osimhen to Arsenal, Future-Osimhen to Liverpool, Future-Osimhen to Real Madrid. A lot of transfer stories surrounding Future-Osimhen, the goal poacher. And per the latest reports coming in, is that Real Madrid, the Galacticos, the giants of Spain soccer, are reportedly weighing up for a summer move for Future-Osimhen as speculation grows around Vinicius Jr. joining Saudi Arabian clubs. He's been lured by some Saudi Arabian clubs to join the Saudi Arabian Pro League with an amount of 300 million euros. When it converts it to pounds, it's around 262 million pounds to Real Madrid. And per season salary to Vinicius Jr. will be around 170 million pounds. When it converts it to euros, it will be around 200 million euros. That is huge amounts of money, staggering amounts of money or colossal amounts of money to be lured by a player to play in the Saudi Arabian Pro League. But as to Vinicius Jr. leaving Real Madrid to that of the Saudi Arabian Pro League will also be another story to be talked about on this platform. But as it stands now, that is a report coming in. If it is so, they are also weighing up for a move for Future-Osimhen. And I think if Future-Osimhen is coming to play for Real Madrid, per the news coming in, he will be coming in as a center forward, shifting Kylian Mbappe into the left flanks for Real Madrid. And as I said, these are all tentative stories, transfer stories indeed, coming in, and I just don't want to go into the details. Let's wait and see, or let's keep our fingers crossed to know more about how this deal will be materialized. That is Victor-Osimhen coming to play for Real Madrid next summer. Still in the camp of Victor-Osimhen, Chelsea and the Super Eagles legend Mikel Obi is saying Victor-Osimhen is the type who loves Chelsea right from the onset. At his tender age, he supported Chelsea. So what they just need is to just take a phone and call Victor-Osimhen. Victor-Osimhen, we are ready for everything. Just come and play for Chelsea. And he thinks Victor-Osimhen is ever ready to play for the Blues of England soccer. This was a story that was being reported by one of the tabloids on Twitter. That is a Chelsea tabloid. That is the PYS. This is how they reported. He said, listen, it will be really sad if you don't get a player who supported us a kid and wants to play for this football club. His idol is Drogba. He wants to break records, win us trophies, get us back to the top, come for Drogba's records. I am telling you that would be his mission. If the club choose not to pursue it, then well, fair enough. Good luck to them. But the good thing about it is we know where we left it. We can literally pick the phone up and get him straight in the door. That is what he is saying. Get him in. From Mikel Obi as he reviews Victor-Osimhen is ready to play for the Blues of England soccer. And that is it from his camp. And still in the camp of Victor-Osimhen, let me end it up with this transfer story. Rio Ferdinand is a legend for Manchester United. He's saying 100% Manchester United needs Victor-Osimhen. What he can say is that the solutions to Manchester United's cry for a phenomenal striker, a well-known striker, a goal poacher is Victor-Osimhen. They should go in for him right now. And the reports coming in even suggest that now Manchester United is prioritizing Ipswich Town 22-year-old striker Liam Delap as it stands now. And they are prioritizing him ahead of Victor-Osimhen. Let's just have a listen to the exact words of what Rio Ferdinand said about Victor-Osimhen as a direct connection with Manchester United.
We need Osimhen. We need Osimhen. We need experience. We need someone who knows how to score. We need someone who can come and show these young strikers at Man United how to do it. If I'm Man United, I'm making it happen. I want someone who knows their way around the football pitch at the elite level and knows how to score at the elite level consistently. Osimhen's done that. I want here and now. He does. Yes, Osimhen hasn't played in the Premier League, but I don't care. I think he scores wherever he goes.
So that is it from the camp of Victor-Osimhen and Manchester United, Victor-Osimhen and Chelsea, Victor-Osimhen and Real Madrid. I have explained it thoroughly. I've gotten time to explain it extensively for you on this platform. So you get to know where everything is coming from and where everything might end up, because we don't know the future, what the future holds for us. As whether we'll be going to Real Madrid, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United, Napoli again, Juventus, or whatever it is. We don't know for now. So let's just sit on the tenterhooks or keep our fingers crossed. We shall meet in our next update, and subsequently, I'll be giving you special shout-outs on this platform. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Until we meet again on this platform, it's bye for now.